The Wrestling Mayhem Show. Since 2006, the pioneer in pro wrestling podcasting.
This show is brought to you by IndyWrestling.us and IndyWrestling.network for your independent wrestling entertainment. Slice on Broadway, supporting Pittsburgh podcasting with the perfect pepperoni pizza.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you have to do, make it last.
It is the Wrestling Mayhem Show, 868 Tuesdays? Tuesdays-ish. We've been talking about professionalized wrestling. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter here in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I have with me from somewhere in upstate New York, he's the only Mayhemmer with a feature endeavor letter from the WWE, is Mad Mike.
You're going to learn this at some point, Sorg.
Am I?
Probably.
We'll see. We'll see.
By the time you learn it, I'll have moved again.
Probably.
I'm just kidding. I'm never moving again. It's been such a process.
It's a house buying season amongst the Mayhemmers.
Oh, I don't even mean house buying. I just mean moving.
Yeah. Moving sucks. Moving sucks a whole lot. Another. I think it's under hush hush, but there's another friend of the show that's getting a house at the end of the month. So
I saw
parties.
I saw this Lego moving. Tips.
How do you move a Lego Picasso? I don't know.
I'll tell you how you don't move a Lego Daily Bugle.
Oh yeah.
You don't put it in the back seat of your car unprotected and try to drive real carefully.
Oh
I have
They're
one or
Legos.
two
You can
of
just put them back together, right?
Yeah, it's fine. I saved all the booklets.
Yeah. Why don't you just
And-
break them
and-
all down, put them back in the box, and then you just have a rebuild day?
Nope. And half of Hogwarts looks like the Battle of Hogwarts. Hogwarts, for the uninitiated, is an over 4,000 piece set.
Oh boy.
So yeah, so that'll be fun. But luckily, I'm probably going to have nights ahead of me where I'll be up for a while.
There you go. There you go. Also with us is the Riz of Riz Plays Games.
Invest in bubble wrap.
Invest in bubble wrap. There you go. like take out stock or
Also, maybe, I don't know. Or just buy a whole bunch of bubble wrap.
Okay.
But Sorg,
Mhm.
we're one episode away.
from I don't know what you're talking
One
about, Riz.
episode away.
Okay. From
Nobody spoil it.
from
That's
One
okay.
episode away.
It's okay. He'll get there.
He'll get it.
He'll get.
He'll get it.
Mm,
It's
We are on a palindrome day, though. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. And actually, I don't know what your one you mean one episode away from No Mercy Zeke Mercer joining us on the show again?
Oh boy,
Oh wow, he picked a very special date.
fucking Zeke.
Yeah, no, I got a call. It says, "Hey, can I come back?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not booking anybody right now."
Oh, fucking Zeke, man.
I should have. There's two
picked-
shows this
they
week.
picked
So.
a very special date for their return.
Anyways, it's always a really special date when we have the Wrestling Mayhem Show. You can check out everything at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. You can check out Wrestling Mayhem Show on Threads. That's a thing we do.
That's a thing.
That's a thing that started like 3 hours ago.
Like I kind of need to change my Instagram and everything now too. It's weird.
It is a little bit. Hey, maybe we're gonna pay attention to it. I'm now following World Wrestling, who recently joined Threads. Oh, that's nice to know. Also you can hit us up at that email address. That still works at
Good times.
Good times at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. At Mayhem Show on the Twitter. Mayhem Show at SorgatronMedia.social on the Mastodon.
Where it's always Vader time.
We also have a Discord and a Reddit if anybody's still on that. And we are live every Tuesday, typically at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, or over after the overrun of whatever show's on. Tonight it was AEW, which apparently they screwed up the overrun. But, whoops! Hey, man, it happens to us all the time. Hey, guys, let's put this out there for our post Patreon. Let me tell you guys how Warrior Wrestling stream almost didn't happen.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know
the outdoor stream strikes again.
the
Is that what's
outdoor
happening?
stream strikes again. Yeah. Taking technology to the elements turns out doesn't always work out well. So but we'll talk about that in the Patreon later for the after talk. In the meantime, let's see. There's all that stuff, and speaking of the Patreon, you guys can listen to that conversation and our past conversations over at Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. Thank you to our supporters at the fan of the show level, Bo Diggity, Woo! As well as Ed Burke, Team Hemifist, and Bobby F. J-Town. And, by the way, I just want to say, Bo Diggity, I want to leave single-handedly responsible for the weeks where I'm not feeling the energy going into the show between the Good Times email and saying Bo Diggity's name the way that he prefers that we have done it for years now. That's what gets my energy up on the show here, other than just seeing all your lovely faces in the chat room. As well as at the Poppy Club level, Dave, Profbod Podner, spouse of Ruth's Jewelry Affair at RuthsJewelryAffair.com. Rats in a Trench Coat, Tony Kincaid. This is getting weird. At the Pizza Club level, Doc Remedy and The Riz. Hi.
I don't have a nickname like that. That's
And
pretty cool.
manager level Bradley. You guys can support the show too at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. I can't remember what we talked about last week. We talked about a good bit with that, and we did a lot of after show with Henry, didn't we, last week? If I recall.
Yeah, we
so
talked about a bunch of stuff.
It was good. It was good to see Henry. It was good to. It's not good to see people on show day sometimes because I'm just like not in the headspace to be social, and I always feel bad because I go to these shows and literally, I'm glad we had a nice conversation on the podcast. Mike, you got to meet some of the people that I hang out with in Chicago, between Henry, between Jen Doe on the show. We got to get some more of the Chicago crew involved here, right? So, anyways. So you guys go check it out, all that, patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show. We do appreciate you guys supporting the show. We're kind of trying to retrofit it a little bit. I think we just got a good news, everybody. According to Patreon, we're no longer porn. Yay! And also, viewer XP.
Hold on. Go back to B-Sword. Go back to
Yes.
B-Sword for a minute. Just putting it out there. We will soon be porn again. One more episode.
Why are you pointing at the number, right, Riz? Why are you pointing at 868? I mean, there's nothing significant about 868 other than the palindrome thing, whatever that is, math geeks.
One more show.
One more show. And then
Google gobble.
and then we're done. Is that what's happening? Anyways, let's get into it. Do you want to talk about money? Fights, as in forever, or actually, do you want to talk about Fight Forever? We talk about that. No, actually,
honestly, Money in the Bank was really fun.
I mean, Money in the Bank was really good.
All right, let's
Money
talk
in the
about
Bank was really good. We can talk about that.
I will talk about Money in the Bank.
All right,
for
Money in the Bank again. WWE once again, I feel, on their hot streak, knocking it out of the park as far as their pay-per-views go, their premium live
Knocking
specials.
it out of the park with a cricket bat.
With a cricket back, yes. Once again, I'm very excited. This is a fun Money in the Bank. And they really set it up for a good time too, because like we weren't like, oh no, there's a Randy Orton here, you know. Can I point out the elephant, the George wearing elephant in the room though? Was that a weird segment with John Cena?
I think they saw the returns from the gate, merchandise, and they're like, "Oh, AEW thinks they're gonna sell a lot of tickets in London. We're gonna."
Oh, so you think this is a Wembley response?
I do think it is. I think they're seeing how much AEW is selling tickets for All in Wembley.
Yeah, and they're like,
oh, we can beat that.
Why aren't we doing WrestleMania? You think it'll just land in Wembley?
I don't know London stadiums.
Okay. Vim, get at us.
Yes,
London
actually,
stadiums.
Vim, definitely.
I know
Vim,
you're out there.
let us
You've
know.
been responding to things when I do poor English accents and such. I think he was responding to some of our Pounds in the Bank commentary in the recent weeks. I think I saw him in the mix.
So okay, all right. So I just looked it up here for just a little bit. Wembley Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
The capacity is 90,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
they'll probably look either there or find somewhere to beat that.
AEW is about at the 75,000 mark, and they've just opened up more seating up there. So so they're very poised to at least beat the 80,000. Whether they be 90 or not, who knows? But still,
By the way,
everything is gravy at this point.
By the way, that's so fucking awesome for AEW.
Oh yeah, that's amazing.
That's so awesome. I hope the people who already bought tickets weren't buying tickets to see Bryan Danielson. That I hope, but you know, I'm sure it'll be a good show.
There's plenty in the AEW sphere that they could do with this, you know. So I think they are for an AEW show, and whatever is presented at Wembley, which they know is going to be pretty significant. Like there's got to be a couple of cards that they're holding close to their chest for this event already in mind, obviously, that we're leading to. So you know, I'm up for this.
One thing I still don't understand about AEW: why isn't Blood and Guts being held at a pay-per-view?
I don't know. I really don't know.
It seems odd to me.
But
because,
they also like having these like special event dynamites too.
I know that, but the Blood and Guts match always feels so kind of neutered with picture-in-picture.
Yeah, I know, but you know, is this like? I guess we haven't done War Games on TV for NXT. But
Hell no.
maybe
War Games
that's the
pay-per-view.
thing. They're just like, hey, we're gonna do this and spike the rating and do something, fantastic. We want people to change the channel and say, what the fuck is going on over here? So like that's
I guess
that's the biggest thing. Like it's about being a different looking thing than everything else.
The
on
only
TV.
other thing I can think of is they want a bigger gate, so they don't want to have two rings.
It's also their debut at the TD Garden, which is the bigger venue in Boston, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, they want to spike that. I mean, that's a reason.
Yeah.
That's a reason.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
Because
it's just always so weird to me.
Because remember, it's not all about the pay-per-views anymore. Even though we do have a pay-per-view business.
Well, for them, a lot of it's about pay-per-views.
For them, it is.
Because they charge them $50 a pop.
That doesn't mean they're getting $50. Some people are paying $20 a pop for that pay-per-view, internationally.
Yes, but
some
the
people
Mexican
tunnel to England.
we just had 4th of July. We don't care about other countries because America.
That's right, and I stood in line. I sat in line for about a half an hour at Sheetz to get my half-price gas. So America, the hell out of this.
Wow.
Money in the bank, Sorg.
Money in the bank. Money's not in my tank. Money in the tank? No.
Yeah.
No. Money in the bank. So we got Damien Priest. We got Io Sky, which that handcuff finish
was amazing.
That was amazing.
In my mind, when they introduced the handcuffs, I'm like, she's gonna handcuff her stuff to like Trish or something, right? Like that. That's it. And it's gonna like pull them both out because they hate each other. So she maybe a last
they'll
ditch
be wrapped
effort.
around a ring post or something.
Yeah, I was thinking like a last ditch effort to stop Trish. She would just handcuff herself to her.
Or like handcuff her ankle or something like that.
Something,
crazy.
right? But this was even better. Io getting screwed, coming back, handcuffing Bailey. This was
You getting screwed by Bailey.
Yes.
Okay, so all right. So I have a galaxy brain theory about this.
Okay.
I think you guys will like it. I was thinking about this earlier today. First of all, I want to congratulate Io for by default being the second longest woman that's held the briefcase. Because she didn't cash it in at the show, and she didn't cash it in at the Raw afterwards.
Really?
So by default, yes. Everyone else has done it.
We've only done this a couple times too, so.
Oh, we've done it more than a couple times.
We have. Yeah, no, we would do this for a few years.
We've done it more than a couple times.
Like pre-COVID, we were doing this, right?
WrestleMania 34, the SmackDown after WrestleMania 34 was the first cash-in.
Okay.
So it's been 6 times.
Okay.
Well, or five times, But so I don't think Io is cashing in on Asuka. I don't think she's cashing in on Rhea. I think Bailey is going to convince her to cash in on the women's tag titles. And I think it's going to be the first failed cash in, and Bailey is going to be taking the pin, and then Io is going to be very upset for Bailey forcing her to use her briefcase and losing it.
Okay.
That's my galaxy brain theory.
I feel bad for Otis if that's true.
What?
Well,
I feel bad for Otis because he had the briefcase and all he wanted to do was win the tag team championships. But no, he had to do it in a singles world title match. But he didn't want a singles world title match. He wanted a team with his partner. So, give it to The Miz anyways.
I don't know. It's worked out okay for Otis.
Yeah.
It's worked out okay for
Otis is doing just fine.
I'm sure
now.
Tucker's
feel
doing good
bad
too.
for Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker.
Yeah.
If you're going to feel bad for
Tucker.
anyone, feel bad for Tucker.
I'm with you on that.
Tucky!
Tucky, baby!
Oh, yeah!
But like when they were mentioning that, like when Priest at the end was mentioning like, oh, I can use this for the U.S. title or for the Intercontinental title.
Why are you even contemplating these ideas? Why would you do that?
Theory set that precedent.
Yeah. Oh, he did. Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Theory set the precedent.
That's
Do you remember how years ago I always said the winner of the Royal Rumble should, instead of a world title match, want to fight The Undertaker at WrestleMania?
They say main event spot at WrestleMania, right?
Yep.
You're right. That logic worked.
Yeah. I mean,
and that could still happen and be like, listen, screw the titles. I have a problem with this guy that's been ducking me. I'll see you in the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I would not. I think that'd be a nice wrinkle, an interesting wrinkle that you could play with. I'd love to see an interesting story, a Bloodline / Cody Rhodes level intriguing story. Let's put it that way. Like high level story, not just like just because I want to. So, but
He still has
by
to
the
finish
way,
his story though.
by the way, that intro. First of all, Seth Rollins owning the first half hour of the show on the microphone, and the way we rolled out Cody to tease that match just to be interrupted by Brock was so. When WWE does this like perfect tease idea, and now you have this idea in your head of like, oh, Cody and Seth for the title. Wow, they got history. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it'll happen somewhere else. Maybe it'll happen at Payback in Pittsburgh. For
the perfect pepperoni pizza.
There you go. Payback for the perfect pepperoni pizza. It's too early for the ad. But anyways, see that. Oh my God, they got so much stuff talking on here. And we're just talking about the Money in the Bank matches. That was good. Great stuff in the men's Money in the Bank. Now we have a Logan Paul Ricochet feud warming up right now, which
hell yeah,
I'm
That's
here
been going on
for.
since Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
been
I
burning.
love it. Talk about talk about like slow burn. Holy shit, So and that's the thing. Like WWE really kind of paints with broad strokes with these things, right? And they take a lot of time. Also, they have 3 hours of TV to fill on Monday, so it might be part of it.
And again, we have every time he's on, we have to say,
yep,
Logan Paul is good
Have you realized
at wrestling.
Logan Paul, the
wrestling.
character, is good at wrestling.
Yes.
Logan Paul,
the person is a terrible.
is
And
good
again,
at
I will go back to there's a lot of people you enjoy in wrestling that are probably pieces of shit. This was nothing new.
That's true. That's very true.
Go to actors, go to everything else. I now have complicated feelings about American Gladiators after watching a documentary on Netflix.
Oh no, really?
Yeah. Well,
I wanted to watch that documentary.
It's complicated. It's complicated. It's good if you have a lot of fond memories of American Gladiators. There's some good stuff in there, but there's also some like, oh man, they made him do what? And then as wrestling fans, and Mike, there's a very specific reason I did not tell you about the documentary in advance because you know that thing you always complain about off air. Yeah, there's some of that in there.
Oh no!
So you might want to you might have to watch it anyways.
Oh fuck! All right, I'm gonna have to watch it. Damn it!
Just get yourself ahead. Anyways.
Yeah.
That might be our after talk tonight too. Wait, what did I say? Production and American Gladiators. Okay. And I might talk about Arnold. And I watched Arnold and I watched the Michael J. Fox one. Oh
wow.
Yeah, I went.
Oh, you went hard on documentaries.
Oh, I don't know what was wrong with me the last couple of days.
Okay.
So, anyways.
One thing I wanted to point out before we moved on to the other Money in the Bank matches. Did you guys watch the Money in the Bank press conference?
No, because and again, I want the supercut. The only thing I saw at the press conference was the somebody going on about how Triple H, how old they felt when Triple H put his reading glasses on.
Yeah, okay.
And also, I think I might need some next. So
it was a lot of people just asking about WrestleMania in London.
Okay.
Honestly, a lot of
well, they really did kind of set that up, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did. But there was one part when Io and Bailey were interviewed where Io was talking about how this briefcase is theirs, and Bailey said, "Oh no, we're good, we're all fine," and then she just puts her hand up on the briefcase, and the handcuff is still attached to her wrist, and I lost it. I lost my mind.
I love it.
Oh God. Oh, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so Money in the Bank, that was good. The Bloodline Civil War. Wait. Let's go back to the other faction news. Judgment Day And the picture at the end of Raw, and I love that somebody tweeted afterwards, of Damien and Balor arguing, and just Rhea holding Dom, both looking up at them.
Yep.
Like, that needs to be a painting
It's
t-shirt.
Montague and Capulet type shit.
Really, it kind of is, right? So, yeah, this is the all the factions have problems. Like, there's always, like, well, Mike, you've seen this how many times, right? There's like, okay, faction. They lead to a head-to-head war at Survivor Series or something, and then like they break up after a while, right?
Yeah.
And Judgment Day's had a run, a good year run.
I don't think it's over.
I don't think it's over, but
Because if you don't want Finn Balor in your group anymore, you have Wish.com Finn Balor right there on Raw.
Yep.
Wait, what?
JD McDonough.
Oh, okay.
JD McDonough is Mini Balor. He was trained by the guy.
Hey, you kind of sound like our old friend. Join us. And you're really angsty. You're perfect.
Yeah.
Really. Do you like?
Your initials are JD. That's our initials.
Do you like purple and leather? Let's go.
How are your
You know
abs?
what we need to do?
How are your abs? Can you fill
we-
out this? Can you fill out this form? Ab level 1 to 10. Angstiness. How's your accent?
Do you have a pose that's just look at my dick?
How do you feel? How do you feel about face paint and interest and fog machines?
Do you do Legos while watching old SummerSlams?
Yes. Are you?
You know, the important questions.
Are you inexplicably a fan of the Taker versus Taker match from SummerSlam? Which actually that really kind of connects on his current look, doesn't it, for Finn?
Yeah. Finn versus JD is Taker versus Taker.
Yes. Oh, Brandon, this is a clip. Anyways.
Tina pointed out something that at the press conference, Triple H pointing out the imbalance of male to female journalists.
Ooh, wow.
Triple H was like, I'm going to take one more question. Is there seriously no female reporters there? And they finally found one. It was weird. But it's England. It's a lot of pasty white dudes.
Yeah, it's kind of their motto.
Yeah, pretty much. It's their brand.
It's their brand.
They put beans on toast.
Yeah, really. I mean, bangers and mash. What even is that?
Well, no, bangers and mash.
Bangers
I get
and
that.
mash
That's
are
fine.
good. It's good. What are
But
you talking
beans
about?
on toast, warm beer,
Fish
no
and-
tipping. What the fucking
Fish and chips doesn't even have any chips,
Well, it's got fries.
but no chips.
It's potatoes, Sorg.
Yeah, those are crisps.
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 What are you trying to say, Sorg?
Crisps.
Crisps.
Yeah, crisps.
Crisps.
This is gonna be 5 minutes of just
Yeah.
saying crisps.
Crisps.
Like, you're saying it weird. You're saying it weird.
Maybe you're saying that. I'm saying it the right way. No,
Am I going insane? Say
I'm
it
pretty
again.
sure you're the one with an accent.
One more time.
Crisps.
My head just exploded. Okay.
Yeah. So, before we get to Bloodline Civil War, I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did someone extract the thoughts from my brain and put them into the actions of Shayna Baszler?
I think
Yeah, how did you manifest this out of nowhere?
All right, so I wasn't watching the pay-per-view live.
Okay.
I was at a 4th of July party.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy of mine texted me.
Mhm.
He's like, "Have you watched? Are you watching live, or do you care about spoilers?" I'm like, "I'm staying spoiler free." And I saw him today. He's like, "So what part do you think I texted you at?" I'm like, "Well, I got a pretty good fucking idea."
Mm-hmm. And then that promo, I'm just like,
That promo. The only
is
thing
you
Shayna
from
had
the
to say-
show?
The only thing Shayna had to say was that since her return, Ronda's progressively got worse at every aspect of this job.
And
That's the only thing she had to say. That
yeah.
and So I was looking into this because I'm like, it doesn't make a lick of sense why they're blowing this off already. I'm ecstatic for it, but it doesn't make a lick of sense. And then I saw the rumor that old Dana White saw Amanda Nunes retired and has backed up the old money truck.
Oh.
That's the rumor, and I never thought I'd say this before. Thank you, Dana
Bye.
White. Thank you, Dana White.
Bye. Goodbye.
Deuces.
Okay.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
I mean,
Have fun being the only person not brought back in the Fast and Furious saga.
it's more like a transfer at this point, isn't it?
That's true. They are.
I guess.
It's more like a personnel transfer than.
Oh, I don't think so. I think there's a lot more money changing hands.
I don't know. I mean, it's all coming from the same company, right? At this, well, I mean, I know. Yeah, no, the deal's not done yet. I know, but still, like more or less, right? Like the deal's still in process or
It's
something.
still in process.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Pending physical, probably.
What?
Pending a physical, like a physical,
A physical?
a physical.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait for somebody to ask WWE to turn their head and cough.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on.
Crisps.
Drew McIntyre is back.
Crisps. What?
Drew McIntyre. Yes.
Drew McIntyre.
He crashed the
Da-da.
castle and showed up.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be an amazing match.
I'm ready for large men clubbering each other at Ford Field. I am so ready
Big,
for this. By the
meaty
way, I still have
men
2 tickets I'm trying to offload. Great seats, not a bad price. I just want face value. Good times at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Anyway, see you in Detroit. Anyways,
Big
but
meaty men slapping.
that's right. Big European meaty men slapping meats with accents.
Yes. Slapping meat, bumping accents,
Meaty
great.
accents.
chopping claymores. It's gonna be fantastic.
That's right.
I'm so excited. Do we think this is finally where Gunther loses it?
I think they're gonna make a good case for it. I think there's gonna be a very good case for it, for you make you believe this could be where he does. But
I could see it being a triple threat and having him drop the belt without getting beat.
If they were gonna do that, they would have done it at Mania. For Sheamus.
If they're gonna do that, they could do it at next Mania or Rumble or something. So.
Tina says meaty accent show title.
Yep.
All right, putting it down.
Yeah. It's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the list.
That's why I need a producer to get this down. Anyways, so no, I need a place for them to put it. Got it. Okay. Where? Okay. Sorry, I just went a couple different places. Oh, good. We just went live according to my Facebook.
Nice.
I don't know. Maybe Facebook's
Hi,
a little
Facebook.
slow to.
No, Facebook.
Start this over again.
Okay, thanks for joining us, Facebook. I guess.
I've been on Facebook.
It's only when all the conversation's been tonight, but okay.
I've been on the Facebook tonight.
I know, but I'm just saying I just got the notification about it,
Oh,
so
good.
I don't know if one of the other. Why am
I got the notification right away.
I'm in here twice. I don't know what's happening right now.
No one knows what's going on.
Gunther over a year as IC champ. I think he is at this point.
Oh
Already
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
already there.
I'm loving the era of long champs. By the way, like this is fantastic.
Okay.
I'm into it.
We have to talk about this.
Why do
Okay.
we?
Why?
I like the idea of long champions.
That's good. And Mike, I want you
nope.
to
Hold
finish your
on.
thought, but first I want to give a shout to IndyWrestling.us. Go check
Nice.
out if you want
Nice.
to talk. You want to see independent meaty men chopping meat. Yeah, sure.
What?
Go check out IndyWrestling.us. Brohemoth versus Beastman. Perfect example. Right? Riz?
That was good. That was a good match.
Riz?
That was really good.
I almost got killed by a table during that
Yeah.
match. That was scary. That was freaking scary. That's for free over at IndyWrestling.us YouTube page. as well as IndyWrestling.network as part of the David Lawless bar exam from just a few weeks ago. Also just loaded up on the network in all the VOD places is the Rise Wrestling show from June, including the casket match between the Reaper, Matt Connard, and Edric Everhart, as well as a lot of other great stuff. Team PB, Pretty Boy Smooth against Team Ronnie, what was it, White Trash Forever, I think it was, with Ron Mathis, a crazy six-man that went all over the Uniontown Mall there at Rise Wrestling. And, of course, our friends at Rise and RWA both have shows. You got a choice to make, but they're both south of Pittsburgh if you're in the area, down in West Newton and Uniontown, Pennsylvania, respectively. Go check out all that stuff. And, of course, if you join the newsletter, you got links to all those tickets, all that ticket information with the Spotlight Slam emails that just went out for today, that as we speak, it's premiering on the IndyWrestling.us YouTube page, and also earlier this evening on Fight.tv for free. Go see some free wrestling, and of course free matches dropping every day from our friends at 880 Wrestling on the YouTube page. So much wrestling, so much more for you if you get a membership on the YouTube page or the network. And if you watch this show and want to see it ad-free, don't have to pay for anything. Go to IndyWrestling.network, go click on the live area, and you can watch this show without any pop-up ads from YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, as well as our friends over at 880 Wrestling Thursday Night Fights, 8 o'clock Eastern Time every Thursday night. If you watch them, you don't want to get those crazy ads at Twitch and YouTube. I don't know what they are. Sometimes I leave my YouTube Premium logged out, and oh my God, how do you guys do this without Premium? The ads have gotten so crazy over on YouTube, I didn't realize. But no, you do have opportunity there, so go check out everything IndyWrestling.us. Mike, let's roll back to your thought. Already in progress.
Already in progress. So I like the idea of long champ.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea of all the long champions happening all at once.
Well, what do you want? So you want somebody to be hot potatoing over maybe the U.S. title could be bouncing around a little bit more, and
it's not.
You know,
Austin Theory is the longest reigning U.S. champion.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. And then Seth is
Seth literally just got a brand new title.
Yeah. So I mean, so there you go. Let's see what happens with that.
He's the longest reigning world heavyweight champion.
He is. He is of this era. Yes.
Of the modern era.
Oh,
and by the modern era, I mean 2023.
That's using your math to your advantage. To your
yeah,
point
like
there.
even on AEW they're doing with Orange Cassidy, with MJF.
Okay.
There's a prestige when you win a title.
Oh yeah. I think that makes it more important.
Says somebody who doesn't.
There is, but you know what? You know what part I love in wrestling history the best? When Rock and Foley would just trade back the WWE title every couple of weeks.
Yeah, that was great for the time, but
I think it'll be great now.
You had that with TNT title a few months ago with Hobbs
TNT
and Wardlow.
Title, there was no storyline behind it.
Disagree, but okay. But yeah, so I mean, there was like reasons and there were things happening around the title switch. So, and now you have Christian with it. Like Wardlow didn't have it.
No.
Christian Soros.
We have Luchasaurus.
We have Christian Soros with the title. So there's that story. So don't tell me there's no stories going on there. And who knows? I can't imagine this thing lasting for long with Christian. Because I'm really curious how they're wrapping around it here, and hopefully we find out here in the next couple of weeks. But Jade being a longtime champion, Statlander being a dominant champion since, I'm really liking these. Hayter had it for what, about 6 months probably?
Yeah, but here we've even had longer.
I know, it's injury related, and Tony is a fantastic champion right now, and I love it because it gets that chip off her shoulder for the interim deal, right? So
yeah, I know. I wish there were some titles that were like you could conceivably believe that they're going to change hands.
Okay, then they're not doing a good job with you. You're not doing a good job with you, or you're just too jaded to see.
Did you ever think Finn Balor was winning that title?
I thought there was a possibility.
There's a possibility.
I thought there was a very real possibility.
No fucking way. Did you ever think Riddle was beating Gunther?
No. No.
No, exactly.
no,
Did you ever
no.
think Natalia was beating Rhea Ripley?
No.
Not even for a second.
By the way, Natalia looking good. Like,
Yeah, in that match,
she did. No. I mean, like, generally she's looking like she did. There's been some kind of weight change or something with her, because I hadn't paid much attention to the last couple of matches with her as much. But like, I was watching this one, and holy shit, that was a great match. That's the best Natalia match I've seen in a while.
A long time. Yeah.
A long time. There was a lot in that, and I loved it.
Brandon's saying the women's tag titles are getting swapped a lot, which is good.
There you go. There you go.
But,
There's your hot potato.
I mean,
There's
some of them
still-
were for dumb reasons, but you know.
There's still the edge of having like and I'm probably gonna alienate some people here. Like when you're watching Jeopardy and you have these mega champions on, where they win like $100,000, $200,000, $1 million, and it's like, okay, who's gonna knock him off? Who's gonna knock James Holzhauer off? Who's gonna knock off Roman Reigns?
Jennings.
Who's gonna knock off Ken Jennings? Same thing with like who's gonna beat the Usos? The Usos were champions for what? 2 years?
They're the longest reigning tag team champions.
Yeah. So it's that crowning of okay.
I mean, it
now
is a
let's
little
do that.
different because Jeopardy's based on skill and knowledge, but by me, I guess.
What are you trying to say about pro wrestling, Mike?
Yeah. Are you saying that wrestlers
I'm
aren't
saying it
skilled
might be,
or
it might be scripted. I'm not saying there's not skill or.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
I quit.
Try
I
to-
quit. I
We have
quit.
to have the Santa Claus conversation again.
No, don't bring up the Santa Claus conversation.
What do you mean that movie is the lovely Tim Allen showpiece?
I forgot how to spell Santa Claus, you guys. I had to write it
Just
for
spell it with
something.
an E.
Yeah, I
Just
almost
spell
put
it
an
with
E at the end of it. I'm just like, wait, this isn't right.
That's
So-
Santa Claus the Claus.
I know. I had that. Like, I looked at it and I went to Missy. I was like, this isn't right, is it? And she's like, no, it's not. And I was like, oh, okay. This is the Tim Allen movie, isn't it? And she's like, yeah, it is. I was like, oh shit. You know. Actually, I think it was the clip. I was talking about Santa Claus on this show. So I was putting the title in. And I almost posted it. I'm like, nope. So.
Claus the
Anyway.
But
Well,
I do
no,
like I kind of agree with Mike a bit. I kind of want to see, like, especially with like the world championships.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to see a bounce.
Okay.
I kind of want to see it go back and forth.
I think the World Championship is going to do that. You're going to do your Roman story with the WWE Universal
like-
whatever.
Like
belt.
if Seth is holding this at WrestleMania and it's still the same reign, there's been a problem.
Yeah. Like because they're doing the fighting champion, and you know, like kind of like they're doing like Orange, like they're really kind of doing the Orange is getting worn down because he's fighting everybody.
See,
right?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Orange is defending like almost every week.
Right,
And if he's not defending, he's still wrestling. And
Right.
it's showing wear and tear, and he's using cheaper ways to win and everything.
It's
That's
an
very cool.
evolution, right? It's an
That's
evolution
very
of
cool.
him. Yes.
I enjoy the shit out of that.
And it makes
Like-
you think maybe this is the one where he doesn't make it, like a lot more than you probably would otherwise.
Exactly. But
Mhm.
but like, if you have a world beer like Roman Reigns, like you need to jump through so many hoops just to even give you an inkling that someone's going to beat him. Like if we're setting up one of the Usos
Mhm.
go against Roman,
Plus, also
do I
consider.
think they're gonna beat him? Not really.
Mhm.
Would I
Mhm.
like to see it? Of
Mhm.
course. But do I think it's gonna happen?
Am I going to enjoy the fuck out of that
really.
match and that storytelling? Fuck
Exactly. Yes,
yeah. Fuck
absolutely.
yeah.
But do I think I already know the ending? Yep.
Well,
Sure.
I think I bring this up every time. We all knew Santino wasn't going to win the Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
the 40-man.
But they
Royal
made
Rumble.
you believe
They
for
made
a
you believe
second.
it
Like,
for
are
half
they?
a second.
Are we doing this? Are we fucking doing this?
And-
What's
and-
happening?
And every time this is brought up, I have to bring up the story. I had people over in my apartment watching that Royal Rumble.
Mhm.
One of my friends who does not know wrestling, we all had bets on who was going to win the Rumble, and my friend liked the cut of Santino's jib, and this was early on in the match.
Mhm.
And I told her, I said, if Santino wins this Rumble, you can take home my TV.
Oh no.
And I got very, very invested in the last two people that
Yeah.
because they made you believe.
Yes, yes. And also please consider, this is not just for us, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, of course not.
And like 80% of the audience actually believe this could happen this time, right?
Yeah.
So
I know.
like,
And I'm not saying the last time Roman defended the belt was Cody.
Mhm.
Obviously, everyone thought Cody was going to win that.
mm-hmm.
But like, if Roman were to defend against like Riddle,
Mhm.
no.
I still think it's going to be Cody. I think they're going to come back to.
I think it's going to be Cody too, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If Seth and Roman are both still on the same reigns heading into WrestleMania,
Mhm.
something is wrong.
Well, you do have
Something
a,
is
you do have a
terribly wrong.
Money in the Bank out there, so
Yes, we
there's.
sure do.
I think that is, and man, Damien is there. Damien's there, dude. Like the stuff they've been doing with him, Damien is like their guy. Their next guy. Let's put it that way, because he has stuff. He has stuff that Roman didn't have for the first 10 years. You know what I mean? Like he's got this personality. He's cool. He is like
He's Batista.
He beats up celebrities.
Well, I was gonna say he's Razor Ramon. You know, he's just got that cool.
Well, he
factor to
even
him.
models his style after Razor. Like
Oh, absolutely.
he does the Razor's Edge. He does.
But he's pulling it the fuck off, right?
Oh yeah,
he
absolutely.
is like in the last few years, his confidence, his presentation has just gone bonkers, right? And they've given him some pretty damn big batons. Hey, don't kill Bad Bunny. Good luck.
Yep.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. So like I could see him for sure walk at least I don't know. He cashes in, Finn beats him, something weird like that, or Finn wins it, he gets it, they feud, he drops it. Like I can see him being a one month guy or something, as a transition tryout thing, like they used to do with Money in the Bank, right? What they had, Bryan Danielson won it and had a month. Am I mistaken on that? Is that right? Randy Orton, I think when he first got it was only for a month. So like that kind of thing I can see happen. We haven't done that in a while since like what, Jinder Mahal?
No, Jinder had it for a couple months.
Oh, he did have it for a few months. That's
He had
right.
it for a bit. Jinder had a Punjabi prison match.
Don't
he
hinder
did. How
the
dare
Jinder.
you.
Holy shit.
How dare you forget
No.
that he had a Punjabi prison
But,
match
so let's get
and
into
return the Great Khali?
let's
was
get into
gonna say.
Bloodline. Let's get into Bloodline here because that match, damn that match. Holy shit, that match.
Really
I
good.
love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. There was a lot in there. You got Jay being the very first to pin Roman in like 3+ years. So this
Since
is the
before
part.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
Since
Yes.
Before we knew what COVID-19 was.
That's right. We
The
were still
last
on
time
COVID.
Roman ate
We were
a
still
pin.
on COVID like 15. So, but yeah, I mean, and that's where once again, Mike, we're talking about. Do we really think so? I don't know about Jey also as a champ, that's a big oh my god champion. But man, a lot of people. I want to see that match, and I would.
Oh well,
and
yeah, I want
wouldn't-
to see that match.
And I wouldn't mind seeing that match at Ford Field. And I think that's a match we're gonna see.
Oh,
and,
I have a feeling, yeah.
yeah.
And
I
plus,
think-
this week on SmackDown, which I'll be attending, is the tribal court of Roman Reigns.
Also,
Very excited by that.
SmackDown at Madison Square Garden.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I think they've done one since they came back, right? It's from COVID. Is this the first?
Might be a first.
Because they hadn't done shows there in like
Yeah.
ever.
I'm
Like
trying to think of the last time they were at the Garden.
I think they might have done a Raw 25 or something. Like, you know what I mean?
there was definitely a Raw, but
Like they
I'm
did an
trying to remember.
anniversary show and that was it. But it's always like crazy house shows where Brock Lesnar shows up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that has me interested to begin with. Hell, I've been kind of half wanting to go watch last week's SmackDown just to see the London crowd for SmackDown. But man, that's so great. I forgot how great London is. Anyways,
It makes you realize, and we'll get back to that. The London crowd makes you realize how quiet U.S. fans are sometimes.
makes American fans look like Japanese fans.
They came back to Baltimore, and nothing.
Baltimore got pretty loud.
Yeah, they did get pretty loud.
Baltimore loved Shayna.
Yeah,
Baltimore loved Shayna and hated Ronda.
that's true.
But and Dom, who has bigger heat?
Oh yeah,
Dom or Don Callis?
I was gonna say Dom or Don,
because that was a lot tonight with Don Callis and Jericho.
I want to see how much heat Don Callis gets when they're not in camp.
That is true. So
also, Raw was in the Garden last year in July.
That's right, but that was the first that's the first they had in a while. So
we have had one.
All right, guys, I don't want to go terribly long on this, so we're going to take a quick break, and we got AEW Fight Forever. All three of us have it. All three of us have opinions. We're going to find out what those opinions are after this.
2PW's top.
We are back. It is the Wrestling Mayhem show, and I'm really excited to talk about AEW's Fight Forever. Listen, my last couple weeks, I got off the road, and I said, I'm getting myself some Street Fighter, I'm getting myself some AEW, and I've been having fun. I'm having a good fight time. All right? So let's get, I guess we should, so AEW Fight Forever. Got a little bit into it on Wednesday before I had to leave for the weekend. Played a little bit when I got back. Guys, I'm loving this game. No, it's not as in-depth. No, it's not as polished. But, man, it feels like WWF No Mercy, or as I played the most of, WCW NWO Revenge, excuse me, and I am here for it. Guys?
Riz, you can go first.
I see your energy. Okay?
Okay.
I see it.
Okay.
I'm for it.
Okay.
It's not a $60 game.
Yeah.
It's at best 30.
I did not
$40.
Pay, I did not pay $60 for mine. I paid. Actually, I had some points. I paid like 70. But, you know, I
got the Elite Edition.
Yeah, okay. I got the Elite Edition, and I had like a $5 credit to use.
So if you're gonna tell me, I pay an extra $10 for Keith Lee, I'm gonna pay an extra $10 for Keith Lee.
Yeah, that's true. But I and I'm going to preface this by saying, like Sork said, I have this game. I do like this game. The controls are a little wonky. Like I still use the WWE controls for this game, so I'm like trying to move, trying to sprint, trying to do all that stuff. And I'm using the different controllers, but it just doesn't. I guess I'm more attuned to the simulation style.
Okay, but you've been playing it for years.
Where it's like slower and realistic type scenarios. Meeting Chris Statlander in a restaurant at New Orleans.
These sections are so weird.
It's so weird.
Their story mode is so strange.
It's so weird.
But I kind of love it. I kind of love it.
Also, okay. I didn't think it would be harder to make someone bleed in this game than it is for the wrestlers to make each other bleed in real life.
Yeah, like if you're not doing like the exploding barbed wire deathmatch, it's hard to make someone bleed in this game.
I was bashing MJF in the head with a bat.
Yep.
Many times. Not a drip of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Not a drip. The man will be dead. In all actuality. So it's weird because like when you do like the exploding barbed wire and all that stuff and
oh gosh.
It's odd. It's fun, but it's odd.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like
It is a lot.
A lot of blood loss, a lot of interesting things, and like if I'm like going back to your point, Mike, if I'm facing Mox in a minute in, he's not gushing.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing something wrong.
A punch should bust open John Mox.
Yeah, you're doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm. Also, I had to change the button scheme.
Okay.
Because the button scheme to me seemed quite odd.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because I'm used to the 2K style of games. Maybe it's because No Mercy had more of a different style of button setup than your average PS5 or Xbox controller.
Mm-hmm.
But it did, like, I spent the first night of my game because there's no tutorial. So when they say, "Oh, you can just pick it up and play it," that's because you don't have a choice. There's no tutorial mode. William Regal will occasionally pop up and say,
Regal's there.
Yeah, Regal will occasionally pop up and say, "Listen here, sunshine," and he'll tell you some stuff,
which is pretty great.
Thank you. But I did not know where the run button.
Mm-hmm.
I had to Google,
or it's X or whatever.
Yeah,
it's B on
but
my,
see the thing is, you also can't hold a direction when you're pressing that because you will not run in that direction.
You're already running in that direction and you can't move.
Yeah.
Which
so you have to be facing the direction you want to run.
And
as opposed to just running in a direction.
Also, I want to point out something here, Sorg, and this actually, I was actually watching a playthrough of this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're on the road to
we're on the road
to Elite.
The Elite, and
yes.
Tony Khan is calling you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Why is his icon B for? Is that just like
boss?
Like it's not Tony. They couldn't just put a picture on there. Anyways,
I don't know. But also, one other thing that they should tell you about the Road to Elite is that if you pick an AEW wrestler to do the Road to Elite with, while you get some cool, snapshots and everything, you cannot change the skill points of an AEW wrestler.
I think there's some ability points that you're adding on,
you cannot.
Okay.
No, you earn points.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use them. You can't use them.
I think you're missing a spot.
You can buy.
No, you cannot.
Recharges.
It says you. Yeah, the recharges, but you can't add skill points to your wrestler that you're supposed to be having a career.
So
that's what I'm saying.
So wait a minute. So no, hold on. You have the what's the
go to My Wrestler.
Well, this is a pre-record.
Well, never mind. So never mind. I thought you had live. I don't know.
No. This is my
but
first night of
if you
playing.
go to My Wrestler, it says skill tree.
Mm-hmm.
You can't spend any of those. The little thing with the wrench. You can't spend any of them.
Then you're not doing it right because I did.
Do you upgrade the actual skills or do you buy stamina?
It's like abilities and stuff. Yeah. No. It was working.
For actual AEW wrestlers?
Yeah, because I'm playing in this mode with Rusev or Miro. And I was I got in there for I played for a while, and then I got in there and I was getting up through the skill tree. Yeah, and actually I should probably do that.
All right, because I've tried doing that and it says you cannot upgrade skill trees for AEW wrestlers.
Who'd you pick?
Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston. Well, Kingston's just already perfect.
We picked 3.
And he's a New Japan
totally
Strong Champion,
different-
baby. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Beat
We picked-
Kenta. Unfortunately, Willow dropped the belt to what I understand is a very, very accomplished Julia from Stardom, who I think had faced Mercedes at some point, right?
I think she was going to.
Okay. Oh yeah, that might be. So, anyways,
we picked 3 totally different people.
I will say the Creation Suite, not so sweet.
It's a 1.0.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
But I understand it's bare bones.
Yeah.
Fine. But there's a couple of things that maybe some beta testers would say, hey, maybe you should do this. Like, you cannot sort through moves.
Okay.
If you want to put in your moves list, you have to scroll through the entire list. There's no page up, page down. There's no sort by letter.
Are we really complaining about the aesthetics of the menu at this point?
Sorg, Kenny Omega is a gamer.
Yes.
This should be rule
But he's not
1.
a programmer. I don't know how
Okay,
big this...
but guess
how
what?
big is this
THQ
team?
is.
How big is this... What?
THQ is.
THQ. Oh, THQ
That's
Nordic.
in the game.
Well, let's see. Like, I don't know how big Ukes is. I don't know if it's as big as 2K.
Sorg, the creative wrestler was better in No Mercy.
Okay.
It was.
I would love to see a comparison. So
it's a 1-to-1 comparison.
All right. Get on Twitch and show us.
Yeah. There's one thing I will say that I was pleasantly surprised with. I mean, I'm gonna say this is like a 4 out of 5 star game, maybe 3.5, 4 star game. But one thing I was really surprised about was how much I enjoy the mini games.
I know, right?
I like when I heard mini games in a wrestling game, I was like, this isn't gonna work. I'm going to not do those. No. And then I played one, and then I'm like, they're laughing at me. I'm going to beat them in one of these games. So,
have you been able to unlock any new mini games yet, Riz?
Not yet.
Okay.
So and they come up in the Road to Elite mode. Yes. I know.
Right. Like I've played Chip Gather.
Yeah.
Chip Gather's like I haven't played this with another human person yet. I imagine Chip Gather with human people is going to be fun as shit.
Yeah.
Because the AI is kind of dumb.
Kind of being very, very loose.
I was just being nice, but yeah. The mask game I think is stupid.
Is weird, but I think it'd be a lot more fun with other people too. You
maybe.
Actually chase you chase
a
person
fan?
and try
and
try to put a mask on them.
All right, I will say the Creation Suite for arenas, that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun because I expect that to be a little bit bare bones. And the create an entrance, is a heck of a lot of fun.
I gave Miro the Magical Girls entrance.
Wow.
Yes. For my
one thing I thought was really weird about this game was they include a lot of names, entrances, and moves for AEW people who are not in the game. And there's no real way to create them. I thought that there isn't.
How are you thinking? Because I've been seeing people build.
There's 8 faces, Sorg.
I've been seeing people build like Brian Pillman on the game.
Okay, I'm not gonna build Brian Pillman.
No, but there's options.
It's there.
It's there. So,
yeah, but...
like I've seen people building certain people in the game. So it's not without it's not like the full fleshed out thing of like a WWE 2K. But like that is a premium game. That's a AAA title at this point.
They're the same cost.
They're the same.
They're the same cost.
Okay, yeah, but there's a lot of not AAA games that are $60.
Yeah, and a lot of them shouldn't be $60.
And they won't be for long.
That's true.
So if you didn't jump on this, I'll be honest with you. This game,
I'm okay. I want to say I enjoy the game.
Yeah,
I enjoy the game.
Fun.
I'm having fun with it.
Yeah,
but we're allowed to be critical of it.
Sure.
Just like we're allowed to be critical of the AEW in-ring product.
Okay, I'm just not sure what your expectations were for this game.
A better game. Because there are moves that do not work unless you're in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Like just straight up do not work.
I haven't experienced this.
Well, try and do the boom outside the ring.
The boom.
Adam Cole.
Okay, no, I haven't. But
doesn't work.
I've been a lot of Miro. I've been mostly like a lot of Miro.
Well, because I put all the titles on Adam Cole.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that's a cool feature too.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
I
hold on.
love the fact
I'm
that they
going
have a
to
cool feature.
hold on, Sorg. I'm going to put a picture in the Slack
Okay.
so you can see what I did with Adam Cole.
Maybe.
Because I also, Adam Cole needed to be the tag team champions.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you guys want to guess who I paired Adam Cole up with?
MJF.
Nope.
Wardlow.
No.
Britt Baker.
No. Think about me and the thing I complain about in AEW all the time.
Jade.
No. No. I tried doing it. I tried doing it with Britt. You can't do it.
Oh.
I tried. But yeah, so he has all the championships. But so I paired him up with Adam Page, and their team name is Up and Adam.
Oh wow.
That that picture of Britt Baker behind him
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
haunting.
It's a little messed up.
Yeah, that's not working. That's really not
Nope,
working.
like I mean,
It's
and the graphics, I accept the graphics as they are.
You know what's
I'm not even
Fine.
sure. You know what's
Some of the models look great. Some of them look, as we just saw,
Baker.
haunting.
You know what's great about this game? Oh, here's the good news about this game. If you have not upgraded to a PS5, if you've not upgraded to a Series S or X, I played it on my Series S. I came in here and played it on my original OG first generation Xbox One. Plays just as great, guys.
Yeah.
And the load times aren't even much worse. Like they're there, but
The
they're
load
not
times are
terrible.
great.
They're not
The load
terrible.
times are fantastic.
They're no. Like they like I you know, if nothing else, like this is a super optimized game, at least on the Xbox side. I would presume that means if you're on a PS4, it's going to be great too. Maybe even a Switch. You know, it's honestly this game.
You can't assume about the Switch.
Honestly, this game.
We need first-hand account.
If it plays, you know, if it plays well on there, as well as it does on the other systems, this is like a perfect game for the Switch, for your Steam Deck. You know, so and granted, also these games are I think a little cheaper on the Switch and the PC. So, like this is a little bit of Microsoft Sony tax you're going to pay on these guys. So, but no. So Fight Forever. Let us know your thoughts. GoodTimesAtWrestlingMayhemShow.com or hit us up on any of the social medias and let us know your thoughts on it. So, and as we go,
I did find out that you can make a female hold every championship.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be my next.
All right. Cool. Dreams
If
do
you
come
have
true.
someone that you want Mad Mike to be the Uber champion, let me know. Should it be Yuka Sakazaki, who's in there for some reason? Or
Yuka deserves to be in that.
Yuka deserves to be in that. But
Deserves to be in there.
you know who deserves to be in the game and isn't even DLC, and I'm a little upset about? Claudio.
He's too new. This was a long tail game.
Yeah.
CM Punk and Adam Cole are in it.
CM Punk was in there before the game was announced.
Claudio was in the company before both those guys.
I get you. He could be DLC down the line.
He's not. They haven't announced it.
Also, you paid for a season 1, or maybe I'm confusing Street Fighter.
You're
No,
confusing Street
no,
Fighter.
This is not. Also, this is not going to be a yearly game, guys. I seriously doubt this.
Yeah,
is
I don't
a
think
yearly
it
game.
gonna
is.
be.
I don't think this.
it
I don't
is.
think this company is big enough to be able to do that.
It's going to be that one WWE game that was like, but
All Stars.
yeah, no, not All Stars.
No, I think there'll be a Fight Forever 2 or what? Yeah, there'll be the next one that's an iteration on
Fight
this.
forever and ever.
Fight Foreverest.
Or it's gonna be called Double or Nothing.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. But no, I think this is gonna be good. This will tie us over for the next couple of years, and we'll get another one. Hopefully, there will be like a second season DLC or something like that.
I hope so.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, in the comparison, just the scale is going to be different. I think we need to.
I'm not comparing it to WWE.
No,
because that's admittedly not
listen. In comparison, like Street Fighter has less. Okay, and was the same price as far as fighters go. And
wait, less what?
Less to do, less fighters, less modes.
But it's Street Fighter, Sorg.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Street Fighter got really weird too.
I was gonna say you don't. Do you know what you buy Street Fighter for?
Fighting
in the streets. That's it. That's what you buy Street Fighter.
Oh, but maybe
let me buy Mortal Kombat for combats.
I will say the lack of like the tag team, at least during story mode, is a little weird because they don't let you know if you control your partner or not.
And I have not tagged a partner in yet.
Yep, don't do it because I did it the first time. That's how I lost.
Because Dustin Rhodes is a horrible partner.
So is Christian. Yeah.
How dare you?
No, Christian's a terrible partner. He lost. That's why as Eddie Kingston, I super kicked his fucking face off.
There you go.
Yeah.
But as Christian and to Dustin Rhodes. Yeah.
Guys,
and Tina's telling me that Hikaru Shida should have all the belts.
Yes.
And I tend to agree, so I'm okay with that.
Yes. Hikaru Shida, we've looked at spooky haunted places in Pittsburgh together. It's very sad. By the way, the selfies are hilarious that you get to do when you run into people.
One last thing. The mechanic for the ladder match is fantastic. But if you're having a ladder match for a title, you're still grabbing the giant chip.
Of course.
That's something that should change.
That's weird. That is weird.
Okay, I got a question before we go. During the Casino Battle Royal, what was everybody's number?
Oh, I came out like first.
You mean the card?
The card?
Oh, I have no idea.
Five of spades or something like that.
Okay, I got a 2. So you had. I had to do it like 3 different times. Each time was a different suit, and it was the same number.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna be this guy. Woo! And it was always Dustin Rhodes. It was always almost said Aleister Black. Malachi Black. It was always Sammy Guevara. It was all of them were somehow in the ring with me.
Interesting. By the way, Sorg, your boy Jake Hager is not in the game.
No hats. No hats for us in this.
No hats. I did buy Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
Because you have to. Oh, and also the standard soundtrack they give you fucking sucks. You can go in and edit your soundtrack.
Okay.
Makes the game a
lot of Ruckus tracks in there. By the way, friend of the show news in the last week, apparently Ruckus did a track for the Savage Gentleman.
Excellent.
So shout out there. And also, good to see friend of the show, Lady Frost. A pretty good showing on Collision this week for the TBS title. Yeah. So some good stuff there. So I learned from wrestling this week. What did you guys learn from wrestling this week?
Oh, we're starting this. Okay.
Yes.
I learned that there's a wrestler called Blue Kane, and he's just Kane but blue.
And he has snow powers.
Yeah, magical snow powers.
I might have sent a tweet of Blue Kane to a couple of promoters that said, "Please book this guy."
Yeah, I did.
Who is he?
I did the same thing.
I'm like, who is he? I was like, this is the only elite I have. You're the professionals.
He is Kane but blue.
Somebody give me Blue Kane versus Soul Taker, please.
Oh my God. No. Have them team.
I don't care. I
need
them.
No,
somebody did talk about it. Riz, was that you saying they're the brothers of the brothers of something?
I did not say that, but I kind of want that to happen.
Anyways, I learned that the 2K game does not automatically download DLC. So I didn't realize 3 packs of DLC were out. So I had a major upgrade, and I need to go play that again now that it's done its thing. Oh, I'm playing a Kevin Smith
Sorg,
podcast.
I made Tony D the Don of NXT my WWE.
Oh, and I saw that lineup. I'm like, holy NXT guys.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I made Tony D the WWE champ, and he lost it the next week because the Undertaker cost him the belt.
Oh,
Damn Undertaker.
No. Oh no. Oh.
Then of course my Mania match was Tony D versus the Undertaker.
Oh, jeez. All right. Yes.
Briz, did you learn?
Yeah, I learned Blue Kane's blue and Kane.
Yeah.
Mike, what'd you learn?
I learned MJF as a stage 5 clinger.
Listen, man, his girlfriend left him. His cat died or something.
Beyonce left him.
He keeps getting stuck. What? Beyonce?
Fiance.
His fiance.
Oh, his fiance. I was gonna say. I'm like, well, no, Beyonce left Pittsburgh.
No, but have you seen the video of MJF calling Cole during his Twitch
I also saw the one where he
Yes.
gave him a super follow subscription with a message about matching tights or something.
Yep. And hitting the double clothesline.
Double
Yes.
clothesline as a
Come
finish.
on, dude. Like, even tonight where he's like, see, if we would have done a double clothesline, we probably could have wrapped this up quicker. And they had a birthday segment. Oh, man. This is so wholesome.
Man. See, the funny thing is, if MJF could really just want to win another title.
Yeah. That's the whole play, right?
That's the funniest thing about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. It like, do you want to know how much these segments have worked on me? I bought the fucking shirt. I don't buy AEW merch
What
often.
was it? I'm better than you, baby.
Yep.
Better than you, baby. I don't buy their merch often. But I bought the shirt.
I say, I'm glad you did that quick because I think the Sammy Guevara buddy one only lasted a week. So,
God. But yeah, and this week on Collision we get Punk versus Samoa Joe.
oh my God. And they stretched it out Roddy last week. So holy shit, I'm ready for this.
I wonder if they stretch it out Roddy and they're putting him on the sideline so that we can bring back Bobby Fish.
Oh, no.
Kyle O'Reilly is almost cleared. And instead of MJF making someone run a gauntlet, Adam Cole makes MJF run a gauntlet.
Okay, all
Why
right,
include
maybe.
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're bringing Bobby Fish back. I think.
I
that
bet they
ship is
will.
sailed.
I bet they will.
Oh,
Where's
man.
the lie?
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Oh no. Oh no. Damn it. You know what?
Tina learned.
Tina learned.
Quick comment tonight about tonight's Dynamite was what I learned. Was happy to see that Pacific Northwest got some exposure with the Nick Wayne promo and the Bollywood Boys in a match. And Mox is not downgraded, unlike the internet negative neckbeards. I don't know what that means.
Who thinks that he's
Oh.
downgraded?
Because there's a picture going. There's like a thing going around where it's of Mox holding up the WWE Championship, and then next to him, next to that picture is Mox with the spikes in his head.
Oh no, this is
From
It's
GCW.
not a downgrade.
It's not.
anyone who has read that man's autobiography,
Yeah,
this is what he wants to do.
this is
wants
exactly
to
what he
He-
wants.
in fact, this is probably tame.
Yeah,
from what he
you can't
wants
tell
to
him
do.
not to bleed at this point.
No,
right?
right?
No,
And
yeah,
like we said before, like we said on this, like today, like I bet he wanted to be busted open
Mm-hmm.
during the video game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Now that he did that one promo where he was bleeding on the stairs, he said, "I'm not doing another pre-tape promo unless I'm bleeding."
Okay.
I'm pretty. Watch every pre-tape promo he's done since. I'm pretty sure he's been bleeding in just about all of them.
Hey, sure. Jeez, I learned that more indie shows need pyro. Not all of them, because some are just going to burn down.
That's
Sword. No,
I was at Warrior Wrestling. It was on a football field.
Yeah, it was outside. It was outside.
Yes.
Sword.
Yeah, outside. Outdoor indie shows.
Also, they didn't tell me about the fireworks. So, but he's like, shit, there's fireworks. Get the wide shot. So, but yeah, no, that was.
What did you do? The Rainmaker camera angles?
No, we didn't do the Rainmaker because one, I didn't have a camera person on hard cam. But they were far enough away. Like I said, they were up on the stands, and Casey won, and there was fireworks after, and I'm like, who is managing all this pyro for this independent wrestling company? First of all, I know it's like out in a field or something. So it was pretty tremendous. I'll see if I can pull it up here briefly. But yeah, of course, we're talking about Frank the Clown. But no, it was a fun time there. Well, okay, it was a time. But no, it's good to see everybody. And listen, anything I'm frustrated about, it was all weather related and things like that.
Sorg
we'll talk about that.
Sorg has a history with
outdoor shows.
Well,
I've done 2 in the last 2 summers, and I don't want to do any more. Let's put it that way, because something happens.
We got one coming up.
When?
Isn't MV's outdoor?
Oh no, it's the barbecue, but it's at 880. They're not doing outdoor. That I'm aware of. They are not doing outdoor again.
Goodness.
Yeah. Well, and also, you guys are on your own because I'll be hopefully across the country. I need to talk to somebody about that this week. So, anyways. Oh, I learned that Defy Wrestling is everywhere, speaking of across the country. Tina brought up, and there's some fireworks there. There you go. There's your fireworks. There's them on the top of the stands there with fireworks coming up behind them. There you go. Casey Navarro and Frank the Clown. What an outfit! What an outfit on Frank the Clown. Jeez, freaking crazy. Defy Wrestling everywhere. Kenta apparently used the Defy Wrestling Championship as a weapon at this morning's pay-per-view in Corrigan Hall. And also as she mentioned the Nick Wayne promo, and I'm just like, hey, wait, I know this room. So good to see the Defy, getting some play there, and also, so check out their remix. Our friends over at Enjoy Wrestling are actually a part of it too. It's free. And they got Vikingo, they got Moxley matches. They're going to have a Moxley show later this month. They're starting a women's show this month that's going to be showing on the network here shortly, on their network on Remix. So Defy, tremendous product. So some of the greatest guys to work with in the business, and just one of the top companies out there. So definitely pay attention to that. They just had a crossover show up in Toronto with Progress Wrestling out of the UK. And I know they're pretty tight with them. I got to hang out with UK James the first time I went out there last year. So definitely, if there's indies to watch, Defy is one to watch out there, and not just because Tina says so in the chat room, and you might see her in the crowd. So, but no, there's definitely. I mean, you're seeing at AEW. That's where Swerve Strickland came from. That's where Darby came from for Pacific Northwest. Oh God, PCW's Ultra is on there as well, which is another one that's some great stuff. And I think PCW may run out of Help Me Out NorCal or Portland as well. So yeah, they're having their crossover All In weekend. All In or All Out? All In? Are they? Oh, is Defy going to the UK? I haven't seen that on the list.
All In. By the way, this is something for another time. But All In and All Out are 1 week apart.
That's weird. That is weird. Yep. Yeah, no. Somebody reminded me of the All Out thing, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
Unless All Out is like a Collision special.
Because somebody asked me if I was coming out for All Out in Chicago. Is that announced?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure I wasn't speaking.
I think so.
I think we're all aware of that, right? I'm pretty sure we're all aware of that.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Effie just announced the big gay brunch up there on that Saturday. So Payback's in Pittsburgh that weekend, and I was asked if I was coming up to Chicago for something. And I'm just like, nah, Payback, bro. He's like, what? The Mel Gibson movie? I'm like, no. So I was like,
oh yeah, that's the go-to.
I was so confused. I'm like, what? No, what? No. So, yeah, I was like Pittsburgh's getting their first pay-per-view since we screwed up like 8 years ago. I got tickets already, So, but anyways, we'll see what happens that weekend.
So sorry for Dolph Ziggler and
I'm so sorry, Dolph and Seth and everything. Seth needs to be in the main event to make up for it. So, but anyways,
in an Iron Man match.
An Iron Man match. Oh, please no, not in that audience. Jeez. But man, guys, thank you so much. Wrestling Mayhem Show. Thank you to the chat room tuning in here on a wild Wednesday night edition of the show. I hope everybody did enjoy their holiday. I hope you have all of your digits and everything like that. So, again, great wrestling coming up here in the Pittsburgh area. If you want to check out RWA Rise, those will be available very shortly afterwards on the Indie Wrestling Network because we are actually in town and have all of our hardware, and it's not shipped off to another gig halfway across the country. So we'll be doing that, and also, of course, Thursday night with Thursday Night Fights. No, that's not wrestling I'm going to next week. But I don't want to jinx anything, Mike. I should be coming your way next week, but this is the third time I've said this, and I'm hoping it pans out this time. But this one looks a little more strong. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. Hit us up. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Where scheduled to be our guest, I believe, is No Mercy Zeke Mercer. So we'll see you guys then. Until then, Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more